Hello nieces and nephew, it's your favorite Uncle Art with another video. Today we are going to unbox the Batman from Prime 1 Studio. But don't worry, it's from Earth 1, so no COVID. Sorry guys, I had to do it. I thought it was funny. We're just having some fun here, but let's get him out of the box and check it out. All right, guys, that's the unboxing and the assembly of this Batman from Earth 1. Whoa, this is actually a proximity piece of the Devastator from Dark Knight's Metal, where Batman got infected by the Doomsday virus and he is about to transform into Devastator. Whoa, which is a pretty cool piece. It is a 1/3 scale, pretty small, but has all the details and it's pretty heavy as well. And this is what it comes with. The instruction guide, which you don't really need. And this seemed like a pleather cape. It is white on the side and on top, which is pretty cool. Oh, by the way, the inside of it, this is velvet and it feels pretty good. This one is a DX version, which is the edition size of 80. So you're gonna get a transformation portrait right here. And also the transform arm as well. So that is a nice touch. Now let's take a look at the details and everything. We'll start with the base. I think they did a pretty good job as far as the rock goes. I think they improved a lot from their previous statues. And you can see this little horn from Devastator that's coming out of the ground. Yeah, looks pretty good. And it gives a pretty good contrast to the rock itself, which is kind of monotone. But it has pretty good shadowing and everything. The sub base here is a little bit broken, and then you can see kind of more saturated gray. I kind of do like the base over here. And the boot does look pretty good. You can see all the scratches and all the damage it has. Nice little patterns everywhere here. And it is sitting flush to the base, so that is cool for the key. Yeah, I just really like the gray tone and how they're shadowing everything. It looks just realistic, man, you know? And the blue is kind of a teal color, not so much, but it doesn't jump out at you. It really does go really well with him. I really do like this pattern over here as well. Same details and paint job on the right leg. Moving up to utility belt. This one, it doesn't look as good or detailed as other part. So yeah, it's just okay. And in the front here, it looks like he has some kind of mechanical control of some sort that I can't remember what. The chest emblem here looks really nice. It got some glossiness to it on the bat wings. The armor itself, same tone, but a little bit more saturation on the teal, but I do like that. And to the arm, same thing, but the shoulder pad right here could have been a little bit more saturated, kind of like the knee pad here. So this is a little bit dull. It looks kind of like a rock or some sort. It doesn't look that real, but the patterns and everything else, more damage on the gauntlet. The glove looks really good. Like these are all scoped, which is very nice. Even the back has some more patterns to it. Same on the right arm here. This one, he is holding a kryptonite spear. And the green really shines, but yeah, I don't know about the magnetic. It's a little bit too small, so it's not really that secure if you ask me. I feel like it's a little wobbly to be close to, you know, the table edge or whatever. Hopefully it will not fall out, but yeah, the color and everything just pops. The spear itself, it is pretty good. Yeah, not much to say about it, but it's gonna take up a whole lot of depth. If you are gonna be displaying this, you're gonna need some room. And the little spear in the back here, this is all right, but it's not just the spike. You can also use it to pull this little piece out like that. It's magnetic. That's what they told you to do instead of trying to ply it with your fingernails or whatever. So that is a nice touch. And yeah, this little piece right here, you just put there if you don't want to put the cape on. And the patterns of the suit continue to the back here with the same kind of tealish color. I just noticed it, and you can see like the hatching from the comics across the body here, even on the legs. Just notice that. That is pretty cool. I am okay with it. Not really a big fan, but I'm okay with it. I think they did a pretty good job on the portrait here as far as the skin tone, the teeth, whited out eyes, the cowl. Look just like every other 1/3 scale Farbok Batman, I guess. And you can see a lot of creases right here in the cowl as well with the ear. And you can kind of see his jawline inside. So that is something new, which I really do like. Switching out to the DX portrait, this is when he's about to transform into Devastator. And man, it's either this or nothing to me. If you're gonna get this Batman, you need to have this portrait. Just look how good it looks, and the way he is transforming from human to a monster, that is so awesome right here. And you can see the spikes coming out of the cowl, the red eyes, which they did a really good job of. Man, definitely, I think you need this portrait for sure. Ugh. Ugh. You gotta be careful. The magnet is so strong here. Now we're gonna switch it out to Doomsday Arm. Let's see how I haven't tried it. It's like this. You sure, man? No. ไม่ใช่ต้องเอาอันนี้ออกก่อน All right, we got to take out the shoulder pad first, I think. I feel like it's, yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's what the shoulder pad on this one will be. So you have to take that one off. That's how it is. Here is the Doomsday horns coming out of the arm now. You can see the texture of the Doomsday skin. And they did a pretty good job on the color. Nice highlight and shadowing everywhere. More spike coming out from the hand here, which will be Doomsday hand. This one, I kind of get it that they're trying to do the transformation and all, but it just looked really weird without a hand. Okay, now we're gonna try to put the cape on, and still, I mean, this is why I don't really like the cape on Prime 1 Studio, because it's really hard to put on. You can already tell. Like the slot here, it's not that big or secure, and the headroom is just so small. In the assembly guide, it said to put on the head before. We tried that. It's impossible, man. Let's just try to put the cape on for you guys. Here we go. This one's in. You really have to adjust it to get the angle right. It's a pain in the ass, if you ask me. Yeah, this one is gonna be a little bit trouble. Okay, all right. We got it in, but just look at the headroom. Let's see if we can put the head scope in there, which I highly doubt, man. Yeah, it's no way, man. Hold up. Let me take this one out and let me at least sneak it in. Here we go. Maybe try that. Yeah, and now it feels like it doesn't have enough room for this side to go in the slot. Oh my God. Yeah, it's like a two-person job for something like this. It's ridiculous. Yeah, man. Ain't happening, man. I feel like you gotta hold it up high. And you gotta bend the front. Yeah, it's way too much work.
พอไหม
ยัง
เอ้า
ยังไม่เข้าอ่ะ
ไปไม่ถึงว่าไง
ไม่จับไว้ก่อน Yeah, again, this is a pain in the ass process. Oh, I feel like if I use too much force, I'm gonna drop something. Okay, here we go.
เข้าแล้ว
เข้าละ All right, we got it in. Now that we got it in, just gonna have to adjust and pose the cape however you like. I feel like if you choose to use the cape, just make sure you don't basically just change anything as far as like the head scope, you know, just save you some trouble. But yeah, I mean, what's Batman without a cape? But I kind of like the suit here without the cape anyways. That's my preferable. And one bad thing about being pleather, you can't really leave it in a high temperature room or directly on to the sun, because it's just gonna peel later on. You gotta keep that in mind. Down here, they try to make an effect of being dirty, muddy from the rocks and stuff, but it needs to be a little bit darker or something. It's way too light now. It just looks like a bunch of dirts. That's one thing I think they need to fix. Okay, let's get a measurement going. We're just gonna do it without a spear first on this form. Let's check out, turn it over here, the length. The length is only about 14 inches or 36 centimeter. Very good. And the depth, it is a little more, 14 and a half inches or 37 centimeter. And the height, just about 16 and a half inches or 42 centimeter. Now we're gonna switch it out to the spear one. Switch it back to the regular with the spear. Everything else is the same except the depth. The depth here is gonna be about 19 inches or 49 centimeter. Yeah, that's gonna take a lot of room. Alright guys, that's it for the unboxing and review of this 1/3 scale Batman from Earth 1. I want to keep this review kind of short And we skipped out on the cinematic because I feel like I should wait for the Devastator to get here first and then do it together. Now I paid about $11.50 all in for this piece, which I think just overpriced. Being a proximity piece and a standalone, it might not be worth it, at least in my eyes anyways. For that price, you just have so many other choice of Batman to choose from. Anyways, I would love to know what you guys think of this piece, if it's worth it or is the kind of Batman you are looking for. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace. This portrait so ugly remind Uncle Art of his ex-girlfriend. Fuya, look at that omelet on this Batman. It's so big.